Hey guys, this is a video lecture for chapter 24, which will cover Monopoly. And no, not like the game. All right, so as an introduction, pharmacies and other firms that offer discounts to customers, with these types of firms, the predominant supplier of illegal drugs in Marseille, France, offers customers loyalty cards for the dealer's illegal wares. Wares? Who calls it that? Why is a drug dealer choosing to offer low prices to people who use a customer loyalty card? Interesting. In this chapter, you will learn the answer to this question. So it's kind of like a Kroger card, I guess, but for a drug dealer. Interesting. Okay. All right, so for this chapter on Monopoly, our learning objectives are to identify situations that can give rise to monopoly. Secondly, being able to describe the demand and marginal revenue conditions that a monopolist faces. It's going to be slightly different, well, not even slightly, it's going to be different than what we saw in the last chapter with perfect competition. We also want to be able to discuss how a monopolist determines how much to produce. How much in terms of output that is, and also what price to charge and the amount of its profits, right? How to calculate the amount of its profits. So unlike a firm that's perfectly competitive, the monopoly actually has some control over the price that it charges. We also want to be able to understand something called price discrimination. And we also want to understand what are the social costs of monopolies, because they lead to some bad outcomes for society. All right, here's our outline for the chapter. If you want to pause and take a look at this, you can. Did you know that less training time is necessary throughout the United States to obtain a license to become a certified nursing assistant than to be a licensed interior designer? Counterintuitive, right? You would think that someone that is ostensively, to some degree, practicing medicine, or at least in the medical field, would need more time obtaining, need to take more time obtaining a license than someone who's an interior designer. Why would an interior designer need a license anyway? Interesting. The training period for qualification as a certified nursing assistant, CNA, is about 5 weeks. But a license to become an interior designer requires 6 years of experience. What? Why? I don't know. I'm not even sure. But in this chapter, we'll learn about reasons for such legal protections from competition. So these are actually some of the reasons. Licenses are one of the reasons that lead to monopoly.